everybody know your name and your Instagram.
Okay, what's up, y'all? It's Big Crystal Galore, and my Instagram is the real Crystal Galore. TheRealCrystalGalore.
To the Refinery. First question. First off, who is Crystal Galore? How would you describe yourself as an artist?
Crystal Galore is an all-around artist, first off. Second, I would like to say Crystal came from a long place, a long backstory behind my life. Let's just say my music is all surrounded around everything I've been through in life, from my mother as a child going to jail, the life that I had to live after, and growing without that, and my dad's situation with him being who he is. So, life just always been a roller coaster for me. But now we're here. You guys are gonna get into more with that.
Oh yeah, we finna dig in. Coming out of Memphis, how has your city influenced your sound?
I would say they influenced me because everyone there is hustlers. Everyone is a go-getter. Everyone is trying to be something more than Memphis, because Memphis is a small city, small state. Is not many. Everyone knows everyone. Literally, everyone knows everyone. So, it's just a motivation to want better. And that city, I recommend nobody go back there now.
What inspired you to start making music?
How can I start? Let's just say, as a little kid, been music all my life. I would say my auntie Benji, my uncle Skinny Pimp, my uncle Cornelius, just my whole family. Everybody just does music. We have Glow, we have Shiesty, we have 30. We have a lot of people, so it's a natural thing for me to just do music.
Shout out to Skinny Pimp. That's my guy. Pimp named it.
Right, that's my uncle.
What's music like for independent artists in Memphis?
When I say in Memphis, because I would say I'm one of those known artists. It's not easy being a poppin' artist in Memphis because everybody there is very judgmental. You have to really, I guess, have to be that it person to get the fan base really rocking with you. And I wouldn't say it's not easy coming out of Memphis, because in Memphis you gotta be hard. You gotta have the verses. You gotta have the pen. There's no ghostwriters in Memphis like they have in LA. We gotta write all our own stuff from scratch. It's not the same. Coming from Memphis, you gotta be on your P's and Q's. It's very, very judgmental, I must say.
What sets you apart from other artists right now?
I would say that right now, coming from Memphis, with all the artists, we have this same tough, dominant demeanor. But with me, it's I'm trying every different outlet with music right now. I'm trying love songs, R&B, anything you name. It's I'm open to it. I'm not just a one ground artist. I'm really an all around different artist. More so than crunk. From Memphis, we're known for the crunk and the gangsta and the street music. But I'm trying to do things a lot different now.
How would you describe your style in 3 words?
3 words. Real, authentic, lit.
What was the moment when you knew you wanted to take music seriously?
When I was 5 years old, on tour with my Uncle Skinny. And didn't get off the road. Probably I was 9 years old. And then from there I did my own things with my Uncle Cornelius and started recording with him. And then from there I just was popping. So that's how that went.
Who are some artists that inspired your journey?
Ooh, that's hard. That's hard, but I would say Gangsta Boo. I would say my auntie, my TT Benji. Also Megan Thee Stallion.
What's your creative process when you're making a song?
I start off with always, like, I come up with a word. And whatever word I feel like go with a beat and the rhythm of that beat, that's how I come up with the topic of my songs, my music, everything. It could be like ordinary. And I'll make my music about ordinary, something ordinary that I've been through, because it's a lot of things I've been through. I just don't look like it.
Do you prefer writing or freestyling?
Writing.
What's your favorite track you've made so far and why?
Now that's a tricky question. I would say Tick. Because I would say Big 30, shout out to him, my baby. He gave me, originally it was his song, the Tick freestyle thing, it was his song. But he offered it up and was like, I don't care who freestyle on the song, you can have the beat, whatever the case is. And if you kill it, that's that. And I would say Tick took off. Tick was one of the ones that took off, that 30 gave me. Shout outs to him. I would also say, what's another song I can think of? New Day. New Day is very motivational for the women. It's to help them get out of depression, from breakups, remembering who they are, to always look in the mirror and remember that you're that girl, you're that one. You're not one of those. Like, I would say Tick and New Day.
What challenges have you faced as an independent artist?
Let's start with that one. Let's just say challenges I faced. A lot of people think because you know them and that you're close with them, you're friends with them, or it don't matter what it is, like they feel like you should come perform for free. They feel like you should come do walkthroughs for free, but no, I require a deposit up front. I need my back end there. And I would say I had a lot of those mistakes in Memphis with a lot of people because they felt like, oh, because I know them, or I would say they one of my little homies, brothers and sisters type thing. They feel like they should get love with free things or free promos or free everything. That's one of the problems I have. But thank God, good manager, good team. They correct those problems, so it doesn't happen anymore.
Cool. How do you stay consistent and motivated?
I live, breathe, eat music, honestly. I wake up, listen to music. When I'm bored, I'm listening to music. I'm writing. I literally just always been like that since a kid. It just keeps me motivated. Like, I put my anger in music. When I'm crying, it's in music. I use the studio as an excuse to just go to the studio, literally. That's what I would say.
What's been your biggest win in your career so far?
What can I say? A lot of big connections with a lot of big people, I also have different labels on the table, so can't reveal that just yet. That's all I say.
Cool. How important is branding and image in your music career?
I feel like it's very important because with branding and your image control, it shows who you are. It shows authentically you. I feel like it's very important because if you don't brand or constantly post or put things out there to keep your fans attention and keep them knowing what's next and what's to come. What's the little unfollow button everybody love? Because I know I do. Unfollow.
Have you performed live, and what's your favorite performance moment?
Oh yes, I've performed live 1,000 times, and I would say the Memphis Music Festival, when we were doing something for the kids, getting things together and bringing all the gangs and organizations together as one when we were trying to, fix the city. That was one big performance that brought a lot of people together, just out of love and genuinely. I would say that's my biggest performance, music fest.
What message do you want your music to give your fans?
I wanted to motivate them. I want them to know that no matter where you come from, with you can always come out on top. Because, like I said, I don't look like what I've been through. T can vouch for that one. Life is an extreme journey. That's what I can say.
If you could collaborate with any artist, who would it be?
Erica Banks and Benji.
Speaking of Benji, she's your auntie and a film director. Have you thought about acting?
Always. Matter of fact, talking about that, I was just picking a ball with her last night. Always. Yes, 100%. Anything she does, has going on, I'm there. Truthfully.
What's next for Crystal Galore? Any upcoming projects?
Yes, actually, we have Baddies coming up. You guys will see me there on Baddies Gone Wild, Dominican Republic. We have other shows like Now That's TV Network and other things going on right now, I have a modeling thing. I'm a little unsure about it, but I'm thinking about it. We might just do Rolling Loud little things, but coming soon.
Last question. When people hear your music, what do you want them to feel?
Just good vibes. And like I said at the beginning, lit, happy. My music is more so mood music. It's like, I don't know, everybody loves my music because I'm lit. So it's like, I want you to have a good time, stay safe, and it's always lit.
All right, here we go for the rapid fire section. Favorite artist of all time?
Favorite artist? Now, I'm not even going to answer that one. I'm not going to answer that one. We going to start some arguments with that question. So we just go, I love everybody.
Word.
Everybody.
Favorite Memphis artist?
I love everybody.
Studio or stage?
Studio.
Writing or freestyling?
Writing.
One word to describe your sound.
Lit.
Dream collab.
Megan Thee Stallion.
Favorite song you've made?
Tick.
Day or night recording?
Night.
Go-to vibe in the studio?
A go-to vibe. I'm starting to turn into an LA. Give me some Compton Ave or somebody like that.
What motivates you daily?
Just what motivates me daily, literally me living in the city of LA, downtown LA to be exact. If you're from here, you know. Seeing those people every day outside, just homeless, going through things, not having a home, it motivates me to just keep doing the things that I'm doing, so I won't ever end up in that position. Even though I know I won't, but it just like it's a push. Like, yeah, I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna go to work, I'm gonna get my money, I'm gonna do what I need to do to get things done, so I won't be like the ones that I see outside of my building. Truthfully.
One thing you always bring to the studio.
Y'all already know that answer. Y'all know I gotta keep the blunts, the weed, the rolls. Y'all, hey now. I'm always smoking.
Biggest pet peeve in music.
My biggest pet peeve, just in general in music, like when you're doing a feature with someone and let's say they got everything together and we're in the studio and we're in the studio literally going over this person's verse for more than an hour. 5 takes is crazy. When you say you have everything together, you should have it together. But a whole hour or one verse is insane. That's my biggest pet peeve, seriously.
Favorite producer or type beat?
I would have to give that to my boy DTB in Memphis, Tennessee. The Don, the only one that makes all my music, all my beats, mix, master me down. DTB, I gotta give it to him.
Streaming or performing?
Performing.
Independent or signed?
Independent.
Fame or respect?
Respect.
Artists or fan love? Awards or fan love?
Of course the fan love, because the fans are the ones that's getting you to the point you want to be. The fans, of course.
One word for the music industry.
Tricky.
Advice in one sentence.
Always protect yourself, no matter what anything in black and white says.
Where can we find your music and how is it working with Skinny?
How is it working with Skinny? Oh, Jesus, you can find me on iTunes, Apple, Spotify, YouTube, social media, Facebook, Instagram, and working with Skinny. Oh, Lord Jesus, y'all. Y'all, working with that man, it ain't simple. You know, you gotta be on your P's and Q's and then be on his P's and Q's because, you know, Uncle Skinny, look. I don't know if it's the famous life getting to him or something, but something slipping. Sometimes we be having to turn around and do this and do that and do this, but so far he's a good person, truthfully. My uncle, he watches out for everybody and he tries to get a lot of artists to the position that he's in. Shout out to you, on Grammy nominated. I love you. Still the biggest, still the largest. But he's a fast worker. He's good with freestyling. You know, he's very motivational. You know, he's never lazy. Uncle wake up. We could be at his crib. Literally, he waking up the whole house because we finna go to the studio at 10 o'clock in the morning. We're at the studio literally all day, night, sometimes 2-3 days. My auntie Benji can vouch for that. Honey, we be in there. But he's a pretty cool cat, must I say.
All right, last question. Legacy. What do you want yours to be?
I want to be the rich auntie on top of everything. No kids. Got life in order, successful in all aspects of life. Married soon, hopefully, you know.
All right, you already know what it is, the Refinery Podcast. Shout out to Crystal Galore, repping Memphis heavy.
Hey,
Make sure y'all tap in, stream the music, follow her movement, and subscribe to Fireproof TV. We bringing you real talent, real stories every time.
Let's go.
Hey.
And we out.